Chat, we're gonna take a look at a little bit of thing now. Have y'all ever thought to yourself, damn, what if I worked in the #1 host club in Tokyo? Now that's what I'm thinking about right now, and I might just go up there because you know I got some more years to jump into that genre in itself. But what we're gonna take a peek at is Connor CDawg checking out and working at the Japanese host club, the #1 hottest one out of them all. Before we get into this video, if you could take a second to like this video and sub to the channel, I highly appreciate it. Come join me on twitch.tv/Adley if you want to come and watch these live. And yeah, I would love to see you here. But now let's get into this react. It's gonna be good.
Only millions of dollars here.
This is the Avengers of host clubs. The entire host club's out for this one.
Sorry, I've joined a cult or something. I don't know what's happening.
Holy, he's getting pissed.
Just over 4 years ago when I first moved to Japan,
Damn.
I was lucky enough to get access to film and try becoming a host in Japan. For those who are unfamiliar, host clubs are businesses that offer women the full...
They get so much money. There are women there, they get so much money, but they gotta drink every night.
boyfriend experience, from casual chatting to flirting, and sometimes even more. And although the idea of women paying men to flirt with them in a club is a bit of an alien concept to us in the
Rejected
Western
from
world,
Hogwarts,
in Japan,
yep.
women pay up to tens of thousands of dollars to support their host of choice.
That's right.
And looking back at my first visit, if I had to describe it in just one word, disaster would probably be it. Not only did I not know any Japanese, but I quite frankly knew nothing about Japanese culture, and especially host club etiquette. 4 years later, and I've been covering various aspects of Japanese culture, and my Japanese has gone from beyond terrible to just terrible. So naturally, when Rachel...
I don't understand actually how CDawg hasn't learned fluently Japanese yet. He's been there for so long and talked to so many.
One of Japan's top hosts contacted me, asking if I wanted to become a host once again myself and learn from him. I couldn't say no.
He's
But
not
of
trying.
course,
He's 100% not trying at all. But like, if he just put a little bit of effort, he'd probably be there.
The beard had to go.
Just a fair bit
Felix
of warning.
shirtless,
I can
damn.
shave, so if I look like a 2-year-old, that's not a different
gotta see
car.
that.
It's still me. I forgot to do this before I got in the bath as well. So
Shave your head. Go bald. Go bald.
Once I was finished mourning for my loss, I got my nicest JoJo suit and got myself down to Kabukicho, Japan's seediest area with a cornucopia of nightlife entertainment options. And without wasting any time, I was thrown into the streets to make my way to a salon.
Are
to get
you
what
for
little I had
real?
left of my hair
That's
made to
crazy.
look nice.
Hi there, I'm here to tell you about today's video sponsor, Arknights. Arknights is a strategic RPG with an...
I don't want to... I've heard this community will kill me if I talk to them. So I'm moving away.
Download Arknights to get all these beautiful characters now. Thank you to Arknights for sponsoring this video.
And as we walk into the salon, it's pretty obvious right away that everybody knows Reito.
You got noticed like while walking in the street.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it must be
He's
famous
Damn.
around
here.
All right, come on in.
And a lot of the staff were immediately puzzled as to why I walked in there. And luckily, I got some insights into how a host thinks. As a guy who does not like his hair getting done, I wanted to know if he gets it done every single day.
I'd love to get my hair done. I'll probably I would love to get my hair done every day. This is so... It's so therapeutic, and it feels so good to like get your hair done. I love
And of
this.
course, I'm not alone in this adventure. I had to bring my wingman along, Kaho.
Usually they have bangs. That's very Japanese style.
Okay, I'll do bangs. Let's do it.
Obviously, I wanted to know more about Reito and
I
why
love
he
how
became
he's
a
looking
host.
more and more British by the second.
As I know from my past experience, you don't start out making a lot of money from this.
始めたばっかりは
Obviously.
ほんと月3万円とかっす
Sunmum?
That's not much.
始めたばっかり
That's not
18歳の
much.
時とか
For reference, that is over 10 times lower the average salary in Japan. Naturally, I wanted to know how long he lived on this salary for.
半年ぐらいですねもうだからお店で寝たりとかあと電車賃なかったり
Is that common for hosts?
よくあると思います
I also wanted to know if there was any advice he could give me to be a better host.
うん諦めない
Never give up. Give that. Where's that mean? Never give up, man. Keep pushing. That's what I'm saying. You have a dream, go keep pushing.
Of being a host
Go
that is often
crazy.
overlooked is how much alcohol you have to drink. As the more you drink, the more you can charge the customer. But that has to take a toll on your body, right?
きついっすねであと僕でもあんまお酒飲まないっす
Really? Oh yeah, because the junior drinks. I forgot about that. The last time I did this, there was a system where the newer hosts would drink for the more older and higher earning hosts. Is that still the same?
そうっすねそうそうそう
I also wanted to know what type of questions I should ask the customers.
顔でいけると思います。
顔で。
顔がかっこいいんで。
Often as a customer of a host club, if you spend enough money on your host, you can get a date with them. So naturally, I asked Reito how much
Because
it
they're
would
hoping they can fuck him.
cost for me to get
That's the thing. That's the thing. This is very, very, very parasocial in the extreme. So people spend a lot of money on sexy dudes. They can have fun.
with him.
なんかその自分の人生をかけ
You
ない
block
と
the
できる。
subtitles?
Your life.
Wow, wow.
I was also curious to know how Reito's parents felt about him being a host.
最初あんまよく思ってなかったんじゃないですかね、やっぱり。
I'll need to
ただやっ
block
ぱ
them a
慣れ
little
てく
bit.
るっす。あと僕結構一生懸命頑張ってるんで、そこがでかいかなと思うんですね。真面目に頑張ってればどの仕事でも僕の家族が受け入れてくれるタイプだったんで。
And before I knew it, my hair was ready. And I have to say, definitely an improvement on last time.
Ooh.
That's so much hairspray.
俺めっちゃかけるんですよ。
Oh my.
I love that he has his eyes open. I usually close my eyes when I do this.
I could pull out a stone. I could put out a sword out of
Damn,
that.
that's crazy.
That might just the entire can. Oh my god. I need a gas mask.
He does look like a reject of Hogwarts at the moment. Cool.
One cancerous cool apparently now.
Alright.
What is
Heads down, let's go to the club.
Draco
Make an Instagram
Malfoy.
post. I'm couch hopping and put my name in. I'm not
Oh, I
hopping, I'm
love
just like standing there like,
CDawg, man. Why did
how
he do
ridiculous do I
this?
look?
You look 12.
Oh.
On our way back to the
does.
host club, me and Reito-san were talking about the types of food that we like. And he mentioned something that I thought
Oh,
was
the
kind of
long coat does
interesting.
not fit him
Garlic
either.
ガーリック、そう。
でも仕事で全然食べれないん
そう
ですよ。
できないね。Do you have any advice for me to be a good host?
気持ちいいっすね。気持ちいい。
気持ちいい ?Okay. お酒、たくさんのお酒、気持ちいい。Smile?
そうそうそう。
How's my smile?
Awful.
And although I didn't know what to do with my face, I did know what to do with my body. I was simply
I've
there to
noticed the
support-
thing about, like, I learned this really early, but whenever you force a smile, you actually make the ugliest smile ever possible. But whenever you're naturally smiling, it's way more, like, it looks way better. But whenever you force a smile, it always looks really bad. But so I think these host club people just train how to make a good smile like it's natural.
the support who supported Reito. Within seconds of entering the club, I was introduced to Maker, one of Reito's top customers.
Ooh,
which of
she
course
has
didn't make-
money. This lady already. This is the sugar
Entering
mama.
the club, I was introduced.
She is the fucking tier 3 subs, 500 gifted subbers. This is the sugar mama. This is the big one. There we go. She's the one coming in with 20k stacks right on the table.
To Maker, one of Reito's top customers, which of course didn't make me nervous in the slightest. And while each customer's face is blurred for privacy, I can assure you that initially, every single one of them seemed quite apprehensive about this new random white boy who just turned up to interview them.
Who
in
is
the
this
club.
white boy?
But naturally, Reito had no time to waste offering drinks to get the conversation moving.
美味しいですか日本のお酒って。
そう。簡単なの飲み物。そう。
イギリスだと何が有名なの？
ビールビール。そうで。ビールはちょっと太るね。なりました。
But of course, I wanted to be a good support too, so I tried to get the conversation flowing.
何お酒は好きですか？
僕シャンパンです。
シャンパンもちろんお金の持ちテストね。飲み物は好きなんですか？
And within 0.3
Yes.
seconds, I had already made a critical
All of these dudes here are super hot.
mistake.
All
Asking
of them gonna be
questions that
hot.
maybe were a bit too personal.
仕事は何をしますか？大丈夫？
ホストクラブってなんか仕事を
はい
聞くのは一応ダメなんですけど。
本当
Can you
に？
And I
imagine working at
apologized
this?
1 million times, and Reito assured me it was
They only
fine.
hire
Oh,
hot
bro,
people.
bro.
It's also a hierarchy. You need to build yourself up. You can't just be hot and then make a fuck ton of money. You gotta be super hot and then you gotta make yourself more of a specific individual within the scene. So you gotta keep building yourself up.
プロブレム全然大丈夫。
However, Reito also did give some interesting insight into the types of customers that come to host clubs.
ね基本的にホストクラブに来る子っていう女の子は夜職が多いです。夜の仕事してる人が多い。なんかこうそうですねホストクラブに来る女の子
Or-
キャバ嬢
They normally work at hostess club or brothels. That's not a word I thought I would hear in 2024. But I can understand host club, but brothels? Damn.
とか風俗
Wait, you're right. You have Soapland. That's basically a brothel. I forgot about that. You have Soapland in Japan. I forgot about that.
が多いっす。
わかりました。
メンズエステ
Mooses. Oh yeah. Damn,
But of course,
slightly
there was no time to
erotic.
waste when shots are on the
I think
table.
it's normal-
And don't
it's
forget,
normal
the customer
in
pays
Japan,
for every
yes.
single drink at a premium. But whilst I was busy destroying my body, Reito, not so much.
僕はこれはレモンティーです。
He's not drinking alcohol. I thought they all always had to drink alcohol.
He's drinking lemon tea.
What? 嘘つき裏切り者裏切り者
飲めない。僕お酒飲めないんですよ。
うわすげえ Why is he getting his stomach?
What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Dude, this guy
He
has
drinks
a
for
bear
him.
belly
That's why he's
sticking
playing
out.
his fat.
彼は中学高校の友達で、ここの首に僕の右腕って意味でこれ右腕って入ってるんですよ。
I don't blame
Such
him.
good
I
friend.
mean, like, wearing this shit is tight as fuck.
That he even got a tattoo saying wingman in French on his neck. Before we wrapped up the conversation, the customer did mention something interesting.
ホストあんま興味なくて、多分初回巡りとか行く人もいるじゃん。なんか、ホストでそのナナちゃんとか出てきて、なんかホストでなんか有名な。それを見てたら、たまたまレイト君が初回で出てきて行くようになったから、そういうのがちょっと興味ないです。SNS で。
そうそう
Oh,
YouTube
that's pretty interesting.
YouTube で。
And so it was time for us to finish our drinks and move to the next customer.
That was a fun first start. I think went pretty well. She was definitely a bit nervous at the start. I think she was a bit precarious. But I think we got it going.
She was very, very outgoing and nice.
I think initially she was like, who's this guy? Oh, he speaks a little bit Japanese. Okay, we'll work it. But you sort of keep that going and speak to more customers. And find out more about hosts.
Find out more we do, because our next customer was Momo, a regular here at Club Axel. And luckily for me, talking to Momo...
This is like the lion's den of rich mommies. This is a very interesting. I feel like, I mean, if you're single and you're looking for somebody to be your sugar mommy, I mean, I don't think you're gonna get anywhere to go into a host club, because clearly they're looking for like the guys working here. But like every single lady here has to be filthy rich, because this is #1 host club.
was a lot easier because of one key difference. She likes anime.
本当にYeah.
乾杯。
乾杯
You met in Akibara.
乾杯
何のアニメが好き？ジョジョ。
ジョジョと呪術廻戦
呪術廻戦。
アニメは何好き
ラブライブとかは。
あラブライブもちろん
ラブライブめっちゃ好き。
本当に
推しは誰ですか？推しはねニコちゃん。ニックニックニ。
いやもちろん
Oh my god. I've not heard Nico Nico in so
あ
long.
歌めっちゃ好き。
本当に
ゲームめっちゃやってた。
おお上手
ぼちぼち。嬉しい。
おおよかった
もう
ね
ジョジョはね。
You might be right on that, by the way,
ジョルノ
Washington. I think you might be right.
このスーツはジョンのジョバーナ
おおすごい。
そう
本当だ。
A shout out once again to the JoJo suit for carrying me in life.
いいホストはなりますか
なんだろう。心遣いとかかな。気遣い。
多分一番仲良くなれるんじゃないかなという。
仲良くなれそう。オタクだから。
優しい優しい
チームオタク。
あ
チームオタク。
チームオタクよろしく
イエーイ。悪い人いない。悪い人いない。みんないい人。
よかった
そう。
このクラブは何年ぐらい行きますか
あ、私
そう
が通ってるの
2.5 years? Think about how much money she
ここに
spent.
通ってて、一緒に行ってみないみたいなノリで初めて来て、
Oh my
友
god.
達の指名してた人がもう辞めちゃって、
なんでこのクラブは好きですか
なんか私の指名してる人水木レイトって言うんですけど、でなんか一目惚れみたいな感じでずっと。
Love at first sight. Now that's quite a strong statement.
Yeah. Love at first sight. Damn. Damn, dude, I gotta go here and see if I can find love. If I find someone like that, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't
because
say
this is like a repeated customer. I bet like everybody thinks
I'm
the same way.
surprised
It's
given how the
funny.
business model works. It's easy
Wow.
to walk into a host club for cheap drinks and be surrounded by some handsome
Love
guys
at
and
first
pick your
sight.
favorite to pamper you for the night. And as Reito said before, a host is also heavily encouraged to keep up relationships with their customers outside of the club. So especially in times when people are less and less interested in the uncertainties of dating,
Oh my
romance
God.
as a service starts sounding more and more appealing
That's
to
right.
young women.
私も緊張してる
I mean, it is possible though. Since you're spending time with someone, it is possible that you talk to them a lot, and since you are getting their attention a lot, that they might find interest in you because you're talking to them so much and they see you're giving them a lot of money. They might suddenly like think that because you're like so giving and nice in every sort of way, they might start liking you, and because they've spent a lot of time with it. So it can work. I mean, but I think that a lot of people think this way. It's natural to get attached. It is. It is natural to get attached because like you don't really have like you spend a lot of time parasocial. Yes, but also in a fact, it's also human psychology to think about this. Like logically, you're spending a lot of time with an individual, and also this individual is constantly giving you stuff, right? So they're giving to care for you in a way, which if you think about human psychology in that kind of way, it seemed like nurturing in a sense that it is appreciative. And you might find, you could eventually, while spending a lot of time with them, find them more attractive or interested in them. So it could work.
同じやばいや
でも
ばい
めっちゃ楽しい
本当にあよかったよかったよかっ
The
た
host texts their clients to keep up communication.
できる
Interesting.
と思う絶対
できます
だってかっこいいよ
お優しい
イケメンイケメン
あ全然
しかもスーツがめっちゃ似合う本当に似合う全然似合うカラ
Damn.
ースーツがめっちゃ似合う
And although the suit was carrying me, nothing could save me from this question.
イギリスだと何が有名
This question.
イギリス
Fish and chips. But like most English dishes are disgusting.
だと何が有名
Fish and chips is good though.
フィッシュ&チップス
I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, fish and chips is delicious. Like England makes amazing fish and chips.
フライだよね
そう全部イギリス食べ物は全部のフライ
全部
Rest
揚げ
is
てあるんだ
disgusting.
美味しい美味しい
そう美味しい美味しい超美味しい
カロリーが高ければ高いほど美味しい
いやそう
And after I stalled long
Rewatch?
enough,
No, I've just been in England too many times.
Reito came back to the table.
And I
where
like
Kaho
fish and
asked
chips.
Momo a
It's
question.
good.
レイトさんどんなところが好きかを教えてもらってもいいですか
顔
はい顔で
And right before we were about to finish up at this table, I guess because we had cameras, they wanted to show off
Kebab,
some of
no.
their
No, I went to England and every single one I talked to in England said that if you eat kebab, you're gonna die. Like kebabs in England are so rancid, they're bad. Barely, and nobody eats kebab there. If you go to Belgium and other places in Europe, they don't eat they eat kebabs. In England, like in England itself, they don't eat kebab. They eat McDonald's. That's what they eat. They go to McDonald's to get like after they're drinking. Like in Norway, like you go to McDonald's or you get a kebab. In Poland, you probably go get a kebab. You go to like Germany, you definitely get a kebab. In England, you get McDonald's. You get chicken nuggets and burgers.
very expensive vodka.
They're gone full America. That's right. They're gone full America.
すごいめっちゃ
Look at munchie boxes. Oh, I don't know about Scotland and all. I've never been to Scotland, so I have no idea. But that's interesting. Cool.
何それ
Man. Speaking about it, Tulio, did I tell you? I'm gonna say it later. I'll say it after the
This is
video.
the Imperial Collection vodka
I
from
got a
Latvia,
stand.
which
I
would
got
normally
a
set you
food
back a couple
processor
of
for my mom.
$1,000. However,
I'm
in
gonna
this
make
host club,
kebab.
it costs
I'll make homemade kebab.
what? Huh?
Wait, what the fuck?
Latvia, which would
Wait,
They're
hold up.
very
Hold up,
to finish up
chat.
at this table.
We might change profession. I might not be a streamer anymore. Wait, hold
I
up.
guess because we had cameras, they wanted to show off some of their very expensive vodka.
What the?
すごい。めっちゃ
What
可愛い。
is
めっちゃ
this?
可愛い。
何それ？何それ？
This is the Imperial Collection vodka from Latvia, which would normally set you back
From Latvia?
a couple of thousand
There's no way this is expensive.
dollars. However, in this host club, it costs
これ総額だと1000万近い。
Now that's what we call a scam. $65,000 for that bottle, and he's selling it to her. This, I told you, this is the mommy den of riches. 65 Latvia, 65K? You fucking scammer. That's probably $20 or 10. No way, fucking 65K. This ain't in Latvia because it sounds good. Nah. Hell no.
what?
Hell no. I've been to
And as it
Latvia.
turns-
There's no fucking way that's that expensive.
That's just one of the many items clients can buy to support their hosts. There are tons of decorative bottles, custom champagnes, champagne towers, and
Those bottles be making pancake. Yeah, Addy, you should sell those so we can hit the people in head with them. Yeah, chat, I want to announce that I'm planning to do like I'm planning to do a Patreon, okay? And there will be like a tier on the Patreon. You can pay $5,000 and you will get this beautiful vodka bottle of with like diamonds and crystals and stuff around it. And it's from I'm trying to think about a European country that sounds good, but it's like super poor. You know what? Fuck it. It's like this beautiful vodka bottle from Poland, okay? It has the beautiful Croatia, good one. No, you can't have vodka from Pakistan. Are you crazy? So it's a Croatia, okay? It's a beautiful vodka bottle with crystals and diamonds from Croatia. You get that if you sub to 5,000 donuts, and you get that bottle. And once you have it, we will spend a night together alone in Discord, and we will talk about stuff and do whatever you want to do, and we can drink together and stuff. Yeah, that's the new plan. So 5,000, you gotta pay for the shipping though. That's the plan. So spend the time with VTuber a host for a night while you get your beautiful alcohol, and we can drink together and have a great time. Yeah, I'm announcing that now. Hope y'all excited for it. Hope anybody will go for it. And we will have also a tier for like 20,000, where instead of you get one bottle of vodka, you're getting now cognac, bottle of vodka, and something like very flavorful, you know, because I know we got some nasty girls out there. Y'all want some sweet drinks, so we gotta put some sweet drinks in there, and that's like gold, like white gold and crystals around it. It's gonna be very pretty and beautiful. Put in an egg shape. It's gonna be great. 20K dome. We spend like a week together instead of one day. We spend a week together. Yeah, it's gonna be huge. Are you excited for it? That's big. Yeah, big.
champagne cores to choose from that can get ridiculously expensive. Needless to say, I was terrified to touch or go near these items, as I did not want that bill.
Every part of my British ancestry is telling me to take this back home to a museum right now. このお酒美味しい?
There's nothing wrong with like smooth free drinks, but I'm just saying that most it's not like there's not many people like strong drinks.
飲んだことないですね、僕は。
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh って言った。ネイティブ。
30K doing a movie night with VTuber host. Yeah, but it's like, you know, there's the flirty dynamic, and also you're getting a vodka bottle, like, and it's gonna be pretty, you know, it's gonna be worth it. I'm not buying that. What the hell? No, what more do you want? What's the thing that pushes you to the edge? I gotta figure it out, chat.
ありがとうございます。貴重なもの見せていただいてありがとうございます。
Take my money, thank God.
お邪魔しました。
That was lucky. That was good. There was an anime. There was a common connection there.
You
I
bitch.
can talk for hours. How am I doing so far?
Just smile at me, you get that.
So welcoming and great.
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
One thing I've learned
he
is that
is
if you
sweet.
speak
I
a
love
little bit of
Connor.
Japanese,
Yeah.
it goes a long way.
Right? Like they really appreciate that you're trying.
All right, next up we're going to drink with a half
I'll
British
smile
host.
for you, of
That's
course.
right. At this host club, there is a half British, half Japanese man named Furan. And drinking with him is
Furan.
Maya, a more casual host club customer.
Maya.
Why is there so many? Is this how many you drink in one night?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I drink more than this.
No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. Bye-bye.
似合ってるねスーツとかね
似合ってる。
お、優しい。
How much for
このスーツは
wolf milk? Okay, okay.
アニメのスーツ。
Which wolf moon we're talking about?
ジョジョ、そう。そう。
One thing
Which
that
flavor?
I've learned in life is that you need to own a JoJo suit. It is the ultimate icebreaker.
このクラブは何年ぐらい行きますか？
トータルで言ったら、半年以上か。半年ぐらい。
I also wanted to know how she found out about the club.
あ、それこそ YouTube。フ
YouTube.
ランさんが出てるの見たことあるんですけど。
日本語喋れないやつ。あれ本当にもう恥ずかしいあれ。
In the video that I saw, he was
Yeah.
pretending like he could only speak English.
How did that go?
Some girls came and I was speaking in Japanese and 日本語喋れるの？当たり前やろ。
だから初回で来て、多分初回についてくれた時に、あ、見たことあると思って喋れないと思ってきたらペラッペラ。あれ？しかも博多弁みたいな。
How many would you drink in a night if you had to guess?
I think I can drink 24.
No, you don't. You would be dead.
Afterwards,
お腹持つ
go
のやめ
for
や
a。drink.
No. I'm getting hungover looking at all this. Yeah. イギリスは行ったことがありますか？
ないです。日本から出たことない。
本当に？
イギリス行かんとね。
イギリス行く。
めっちゃ行ってみたい。
イギリスで何したらいいかっていうの気になるけどね
確かに。何したらいい？
That is a question that scientists are still struggling to answer.
Football.
Yeah, football.
アストンビラを見に行く。
アストンビラとお酒。
お酒。ビール飲んで。
パブは行きます。
でもスコーン食べたい。
スコーン美味しい。超美味しい。
ちなみにホストクラブは他のところにも行ったりされてますか？
She's like wearing, I don't know, like she's dressed up.
She's loyal to this place.
Oh.
嘘。
If I wanted to become a good host, how do I get better?
女の子とちゃんと向き合うこと。お金として見るんじゃなくて、一人の人として見ることが結局長続きすると思う。なるほど。
Damn.
Cheap to drink.
I know, yeah. How much would one of these cost a customer?
2 can.
Yeah.
About 3,000 yen.
So these two cans that you could buy from a convenience store for $1.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, $15 here. Obviously, that giant markup is why host clubs are so lucrative.
They're
The
very
girls pay
expensive.
a lot of money to see us, so we have to be.
Charming, yeah.
Right, hospitality. You
Yeah.
have to stay back.
Get back to that vodka bottle with that was like 60K or something.
We've spoken to a few customers now. Everything's moving very fast. I don't really get a moment to process anything. It's kind of like, hey, go here, go here, go here. But they just told me they were going to be doing a champagne call, which I do remember last time, but I wonder if it's different. Because last time they just waterboarded me with champagne. I wonder if it's going to be the same thing. But they keep asking me if I'm okay, which I don't know what that means. Should I not be okay? Did they poison me? We'll find out. It's so tough. I'm also like trying to do my job as a host good to try and earn their trust, but also I'm trying to ask you questions. But it's hard because everyone's very reserved, and I'm trying to crack people open a little bit, but we'll get there. We're getting some good questions in. It's all about just building a bit of rapport first. Ultimately, I'm there to support the host, you know? I'm not there to be the star.
And whilst I was busy recovering from the copious amounts of alcohol I've had so far, Varan came to talk to me.
How long have you been here for? How long have you been working here?
About 1 year. My best friend used to work here.
And he was like, hey, you'll make a ton of money, come.
He was asking me,
Really?
you should do it. You can do it.
I mean, you seem like a natural. How do you like get that relationship going?
If they come to the host club,
Yeah.
just that time together, then they won't come back again. So we have to keep in touch.
So you like get their line or something and you
Keep
text.
lining
How
them
many
up.
dates
Keep
you go
getting
on like
them
a
in.
week, do you think?
Everybody they do it.
Every day? Wow. Do you ever get bored? Or is it like autopilot? You're like, oh, it's another date, I know.
Get bored. You want to stay home?
Yeah. You have to pay for everything, right? Yeah, because then they pay at
They
the club.
pay here.
That's interesting. I would take them to Torizoku, really cheap night.
They quite like that. You know,
They do?
Sometimes we don't have to go to a posh restaurant.
Okay. Posh. That's such a British word. That's such a British word. We'll hang out more. We'll hang out. I'll come to the club more. I'll be like, I'll just talk.
We should go get a drink after.
I'm down, yeah, I'm down. That'd be fun. Let's do it. I'd love to. Cheers, appreciate it.
You've been doing great.
Am I doing good?
He has been telling me that you're being so good.
Really?
Good. So good.
But before I knew it, it was time for a champagne call. If you watched the previous video, you
you're
might have seen
popping it.
It's a little hectic. Now, if
I
you
love
thought
champagne.
those cheap convenience store drinks were marked up, just wait until you hear how much the champagne costs.
I bet it's gonna be like $200 or like $500 per champagne bottle.
最低で日本円で12万とか。
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's not too bad.
That's like the lowest.
$800? The cheapest is 800. The cheapest, chat. The cheapest is $800.
一番高いは、いくらですか?
無限無限
Okay.
無限。
As much as you want to go. Okay. What's the most expensive champagne tower or champagne thing you've seen?
2000万.
What? That is 130,000
Oh my
US dollars.
God.
I'm in the wrong job. But before we knew it, it was time.
Hey, hey,
Oh my god.
hey, 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 hey.
Oh my god.
What are you
I
doing?
have zero idea what I'm supposed to be doing.
What is happening?
And for some reason, they decided to give me the mic.
じゃあ、
True.
お酒飲みましょうか。
Hey, hey,
I do not like this.
はい、シャンパンありがとうございます。本当に。Thank you very much。僕のお姫様は、先月が
As of for my
200-250をね、
princess?
こう1ヶ月コンスタントに
She definitely is a princess. Yen $2. Let's see. What? She spent $17,000 today. 17,000. I told you. This is real rich. This month? Is it this month? 17,000 this month? Okay.
いただい200万、200万、150万という大きな数字をね、連続でこう使ってくれ
You're an ongoing record. I like that. You can keep pumping it up. You can get that record higher. Come on. You gotta keep pushing it. Keep pushing it.
てるんで、本当に感謝してます。
Yes, you read that correctly. This customer spent between 12 and 16,000 US dollars last month at the club. And although
No. I just looked it up. So today's conversions, $17,000.
I obviously can't explain this fully in a very short amount of time, but a lot of the customers really do give everything they have to the hosts.
Yeah.
Even though minutes before this they were talking with
It's
another
worth
customer,
it.
and we'll talk to another customer right
Hi.
after this. It's something that is just such a foreign concept to us in the Western world.
イギリスの女性の方、もし僕を見て、
And the British ladies waiting.
かなと、思いましたら、ぜひ
Please come by.
来ていただければ。
Yeah. British ladies, get over here.
グイグイ
Okay,
グイ
okay.
グイグイよしこいグイグイおー
ありがとうございます。美味しかったです。ありがとうございます。I'm sweating.
I have a horrendous idea, chat, and this is just an idea, and I want no. This is so fucking bad. It's so bad. It's such a. Oh my god. I will not do it, but I want to do it because it sounds so funny. Because then I could just say I've done it because it sounds so funny. Oh, I have a. So chat. Imagine if imagine. Okay, let's say I am Shoto now. Okay, I am Shoto, and I have 5,000 viewers watching, and okay, and I do a stream where we basically put in the highest bidder into a Discord call to sit there and talk. And then if someone are the highest bidder for 15 minutes, they will get an off-stream alone time on Discord. But if somebody bids higher than them, you throw them out and you put in the highest other bidder into the call while you talk to them. So you have people constantly wanting to be back and spend time. Man, I just wouldn't that, because I feel like that would kind of work. But it is crazy. What do y'all? It's I feel like, no, you don't think so? I feel like in a way that would be going hard. You know, someone is thinking of this idea. I do think so. I think so. Cause you know, y'all seen Connor's like auctions. Somebody paid, like, people want to pay thousands of dollars to just play with Pokemon a game for like a few hours. They paid like 100,000 or something to play with Pokemon for a few hours. Now imagine if you do an live action bidding, but you get the taste of being with them and you will get people going crazy. It can actually work, like not a bad idea at all. It is not a bad idea, but it is horrendous in the sense of how fucking atrocious this is. Because you're like, you know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you should do it, but like, it sounds funny. Like, imagine doing it. But yeah,
there's a lot of energy. They were shouting at my face.
The gacha game of Discord.
I realized,
oh my
no way
God.
I get to drink alcohol. This is great.
That is
It is
crazy.
crazy to think that that person spent $10,000 for what was probably my nightmare. 20 dudes pressure me into saying something and drinking champagne. I just can't fathom having that much money and spending it on this.
You spend a lot on crane games, so.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
you're not the one to judge. Come on.
I think overall I've spent like double that on crane games.
Called to
And
just
because we
other
had to be
climbing the
filming this
ladder.
video
Yeah,
on the last
you
day
can
of
try
the
that.
month,
Ain't nothing
we
to
were
lose.
fortunate.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Listen, money for me doesn't matter. And also, I just thought the idea was really stupid and funny, and I thought about it because I'm watching Connor and listening to what they're saying here. I'm never gonna do it, but I'm certain one day someone will do that, something like this. One day this will happen in some form or shape or the other in a VTubing community for sure.
Enough to see
100%.
the earnings call. Another unusual aspect of host clubs is that at the end of the month, they tally up all of the earnings of the hosts and rank the top 5 publicly. But before they announced it, they had another champagne call, and there was a bit of an interesting gimmick at the club where every single champagne call would go up in cost until the ranking was announced, basically encouraging the customers, if they wanted their host to go up in the ranking, to give more money. A lot of the time, the hosts tell the customers that their dream is to go up in the rankings or to be a more successful host, and the customers can do that by buying a more expensive champagne call. And this champagne call was very long.
That was like 20 minutes. More people showed up to that than my birthday.
And of course, Reito, our #1 host, continued to be the #1 host. to
Weekly
nobody's
Whale
surprise.
Wars.
And for some
Yeah, we could call it Weekly Whale Wars and do it every week.
reason, they decided I would award him the trophy.
I'm here to award the #1 host. Spoiler alert, it's not me.
And I don't know why, but they shoved a microphone in my face again.
Oh, no.
Every VTuber does that on Friday. I think a lot of VTuber does that in shape or form. Who chat, like, I do think so. I do think so. But like, that's just like how every people do it on the internet. So every YouTuber does it. Every streamer does something. Every celebrity does it. Everybody does some form of way like this.
And after the show was all said and done, it was time for the store to start closing, where we got the chance to ask Reito a few more questions.
ホストクラブって って1時で終わるところが多いんですか？
あ、そうです。基本的にはもう1時です。
なんで一時？
国のルールというか、結構厳しいなルールで。
Rachel mentioned something really interesting. The laws are a little strange because hostess clubs, which is guys paying to talk to girls, can be open until any hour they please, but host clubs, where girls have to pay to talk to guys, have to close at 1. If you do
Wait, what?
because hostess clubs, which is guys paying to talk to girls, can be open until any hour they please, but host clubs, where girls have to pay to talk to guys, have to close at 1.
What? What?
If you do want to learn way more about host clubs in depth, there's a fantastic video called The Dark Reality of Japanese Host Clubs that I highly recommend watching. Link in the description.
We need to
Do
watch
any of the
this
other customers ever
maybe.
get jealous if you spend more time with another customer?
あ、めちゃめちゃあります。
本当に？
Yeah, they use the jealousy to make the customer spend more money. Great for business, but maybe not so good for humanity.
いろんなビジネスに使えるんですよ。ホストクラブのやり方っていうのは。
超面白い。
ホストの方引退の時期って大体決まってるのかな？
いや、大体30ぐらいじゃないですかね。でも。
早いですね。
Indeed, this is not a long-term profession. Hosts know that in this industry where looking young is invaluable, your body might not be a big fan of smashing 24 cans of beer a night, which is why most hosts will treat their jobs as stepping stones for their future careers.
Did you ever want to do another job before you found hosting?
不動産とかやりたい。
不動産？
リアステート
不動産なんかホストと似てるのかなと思ったりとかして。
It's already you're 2001 year old. There are probably like some people that would be interested. It's fine. I can figure something way out. I'm 2001 year young. Okay, I'm young.
Different things, land yourself.
ちょっとお客様一旦返してきます。
あ
りがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
But it is kind of sad hearing them be like, yeah, we kind of weaponize jealousy. We use that to get more money.
It was interesting. A lot of them found the hosts like, on YouTube, like social media.
Everyone we spoke to said they found them through social media, which is different from how when I first came to the host club, it was mainly about offering nomi hodai for like an hour. You know, getting all the people, customers in. Now it doesn't seem that way. It seems more like the customers are coming in because they've seen it on social media.
Oh, I saw you on YouTube. I want to see him in
Yeah,
person.
the business model has shifted and adapted.
Yeah,
It's
so
very
it's going
interesting.
to be really good for you.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I'm not really sure how to end this video. Host clubs are a bit of a weird spot in Japan's culture, and after filming at this host club, I really had a fun time, but I'm still left feeling slightly somber about them. It is no hidden secret that Japan's newer generations have been struggling with intimacy and relationships in general, owed in part to societal pressures and
That's an issue everywhere.
focus on education and careers. Host clubs feel like such a prime example of how Japan decides to offer a band-aid solution to a bigger festering issue. Being there in the host club, it is honestly easy to succumb to the energy. It's intoxicating, drinks are flowing and the conversations are non-stop. But I just can't help but feel heavy-hearted knowing it all means nothing. None of the relationships
Chad,
are
hug
real.
your stream.
None of the personalities are real. And none of the words said mean anything. It's a fleeting moment of joy that comes with a big financial burden for customers.
Yeah.
And so at best, I think that host clubs can be a harmless night out of fun. And at their worst, the dark side of Japan with long-lasting
understand
consequences
that.
for customers who dedicate their time and money to those who see them as nothing more than a customer. And so I'm just left feeling that Ouran High School Host Club lied to me constantly. This is nothing like a host club.
Well, there it is. That was very interesting to look at, chat. I thought that was very interesting. Look, what y'all think about that, huh? Man, oh man. I feel like you can look at this in many type of field, but that was very interesting to see how that business works. It's like a casino, yeah, but you're dealing with hot men instead. That was a very interesting video. W video from Connor, man. I thought that was very interesting. And yeah, it definitely got up some interesting ideas as well. It was interesting to say the least. Yeah, it was. It's fun to see how culturally, like how different things are in some countries compared to others. Like this would never work in the West, any shape or form. This would never work in the West because I don't think anyone would go for it. People like I don't think this would be a thing at all. I mean, you have some form of it, but not in that sort of scale. It's very, very interesting. So yeah, I thought it was cool. I loved it. Tell me down below if you watched this on YouTube and liked it. Make sure to tell me down below what you think about it. If you liked the video, if you could like it, and also sub to the channel if you enjoy it. Want to come out with us live and join us live? Feel free to come by my Twitch channel on twitch.tv/Charlie. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.